Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Orsino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. So this is acceptable. Everybody's cheering for this bullshit. So you're gonna tell me one leg Steph Curry and the Golden State bullshit ass Warriors with no Jimmy Butler, no Moses Moody, nobody of any prevalence. Now they're the big bad bullies, and they're the ones. Oh my gosh, I didn't think they would stoop this low. I had an idea or feeling because of that whole thing that happened with Bomber, and I was like, oh, they really finna do this thing here. That's what I'm saying, boy. That dude, he in trouble because when all this hype died down from that controversy, that dude really gonna feel the wrath of Bomber for real. That guy who calls himself an investigative reporter, messing around, making the NBA investigate, do a fake ass investigation. Man, they have completely ripped off the Clippers. They couldn't get a call. All night, the Clippers could not get a call. I'm just like, my goodness, what is going on here? It was ridiculous. To see it happen on this stage at this level, Golden State has never beat the Clippers at their crib. And to have them lose at their crib like that, to go out in a play-in like that, is disgraceful. It's disgraceful. And to do that to Kawhi Leonard is disgraceful. But they mad at Kawhi and Balmer because they, well, I don't know, got millions. And he circumvented the salary cap like every other owner. So they all do it. That's why they convince other people to come there. And they say, well, I can get more money staying with my team. Don't worry, we're going to work around it. We got to work around. You're going to get the money. Just come to LA. All teams do that. The Lakers have been doing it for years. Come to LA, don't sign that contract. You're going to be a bigger star here. We got more endorsements for you. We're going to make that money up. Don't worry about it. Don't want to sign there. So I'm a little pissed off because, yeah, the Clippers, man, they just ripped them off. And don't worry, this going to go all into what I know. Just wait till the end of the NBA season, bro. Y'all going to hear something. And trust me, I'm holding my lips closed. But what happened tonight is a travesty. Never should have happened. In 1,000 years, it shouldn't have happened. Biggest screw job in the history. Biggest screw job in history. I've never seen nothing like that. And I was just saying, I was like, man, nobody's lost at home yet. You know, all the home teams has won in the play-in. And then I was like, they had one road win. And I saw this and I said, something don't smell right. It ain't passing the smell test. Clippers had total control of this game, and the referees knew it. And they kept getting involved and they wouldn't let the Clippers run away with it like they were supposed to. It really told me all I needed to know. So I'm really upset about a lot of different things about that game, and it really pissed me off. The Suns lost, they get to play another day. The Clippers get to go home. That's it. It's over. So that's it. It's all said and done. So I'm a little not happy right now, a little not happy. That's all. Just a little unhappy. I was very disappointed in what I saw out there on that court. And them trying to cater to Steph Curry, giving him one more role. I'm like, is this his last go? Is Steph on his last leg? Is there something you want to tell us? Because if that's the case, let us know. Because we ain't got to support this. If this is what you want to do, this the move you want to make? Huh? This the plan you got? We ain't got to follow this plan. Because I got better things to do than sit around and watch teams get their ass whooped. I just went out here all night kicking it, watching the damn game, and had to sit there and watch that bullshit. So I said, I'm going to stay here and have a couple drinks. Good thing I got Gatorade. See, when you're me, things gonna move a little different. They always move the goalposts, right? For the real people. Oh, that's the cops. Ooh, let's hope the cops don't come around, turn around and get me. Stay there, cops. Stay there. Stay there, cops. Don't turn around. Stay right there. Don't you dare turn your ass around here. Stay there, cop. I don't need you getting involved in my business, copper. Stay right there. Good copper. Stay still. Don't you get in my business now. I made a wrong mistake. I'm taking the wrong road. Damn. Light ain't green. All this nonsense didn't happen. There we go. Yeah. Bye, copper. What's up, mate, nigga? Biak? Man, the Clippers got cheated. He said, what? The Clippers choked, and they're about to ruin the league because OKC is about to get that pick. Man, this wasn't about that. This is about that whole controversy with that Pablo investigated. Pablo gonna end up floating in the river. You think Ballmer threw with him? Bama ain't through with him by sight. Okay? Bama is just getting started. Pablo ass gonna be floating in a goddamn river by the time this is all said and done. Yeah, this is all about giving OKC another pick and all this nonsense. Mm-hmm. So let me let y'all in on a little secret. Cade Cunningham and Luka Doncic will be eligible for all NBA. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. The Pistons decided to exercise the option that's for it's already exists in the 65 games. 65 games ain't a problem if I didn't know they had this clause in the contract. They have a clause in the deal, which it makes sense now, for extraordinary, like unforeseen circumstances, like a injury such as what Cade suffered. There is an exemption for that, but you have to file it at the end of the season, which the Pistons have filed theirs for Cade. I don't know if the Lakers did for Luka or not, but the Pistons did for Cade. Cade played 65, 64 games, but because he had an injury, that was nothing he could do about it. He will be able to get the Luka Doncic because he played 64 games as well. So because he had an injury, there's going to be an exemption for him. So they'll be eligible for all NBA. I just don't know. I know the Pistons filed for the exemption. I just don't know if the Lakers did, but I would assume they did file for the exemption. But there is a rule in the NBA for that 65 games that there is an injury exemption. Like if the injury is something that could not be helped, certain like getting your collapsed lung in the middle of a game, that definitely would he wouldn't be denied for the exemption. So the Pistons did foul at the end of the season. They alert. I don't know if the Lakers did it for Luka, but I will assume they did because it's a legit injury. And for Luka, you know what I'm saying, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for all these guys. And Cade Cunningham would be on an all NBA team. Definitely in the East. That game was so corrupt. I don't even want to. I was doing better not thinking about the game. I'm gonna get mad all over again because my thing is this: I understand you want to get back at the Clippers or whatever because you didn't like the way they did whatever with Kawhi Leonard, right? And they put egg on the league's face. And this Pablo bastard that's gonna be floating in the river soon. This guy is sitting over here acting like he did everything, and Mark Cuban was trying to warn him, like, dude, do you know what you're doing? Do you know who you messing with? You, my name is Pablo, and I find it all. I find they do the investigation. I'm like, you gonna be in a goddamn trash can stinking if you keep messing around with Bomber, bro. This dude got like 186 billion. Do you want to mess with him? You out your goddamn mind, Pablo. You in a goddamn duplex. You sitting over there messing with his business? He don't need the money at all. He could have paid like Kawhi any type of 25 million. Now you gonna try to do all this and run him around the ring? Oh, you finna really, you done messing with his business. So you really finna get it. Bomber does not like to be embarrassed like that. Billionaires don't like to be embarrassed. Cuban tried to warn you where you gonna be. You gonna be somewhere stinking in a Lincoln. What you mean? Like you act like I got the Clippers winning the championship. Okay, the Spurs are gonna go in my book, acting like I got the script. I know the script. I just didn't think they were gonna hold on to this bullshit. I don't like to see it. But we all knew that they were gonna pay back the Clippers. I said it in the previous video. When they was in the previous video I just did when I said the league did it again. I was like, yeah, you know they're gonna want to pay them back for this, but I think, they could actually pop off OKC. They might could do it. So now what they finna do? Feed Golden State to goddamn OKC? Are they serious? We gonna see Steph Curry and them get destroyed by OKC? I don't want to see that. We already know what that is. It's like, why are we watching this? Right now, I'm just dejected, man. I'm just down, bro. That really took the wind out of my sail. Watching that happen like that took the wind out of my sail, bro. That did. Watching them cheat Kawhi Leonard like that, man, because that's a player who deserves it all. He don't complain. He don't cry. He don't bitch and moan like LeBron and the rest of these dudes. He just play ball, man. He show up and he play ball. That's it. That's all he knows. That's all he knows is to do that right there. And for somebody to show up to do that every night, you think it's a good idea to shit on him, to disrespect him, and just do what you want to do with him like that. It's quite disrespectful. He deserved his playoff run. I was happy for Philly because it's a lot of guys on that team that never been to a playoff game, and Maxey promised, like, look, I'm gonna get y'all to that playoff game, so y'all can know what a playoffs feel like, you know. So no matter what, they got their victory of the season, right? They got to the playoff game, and they still talking about, well, depending on what happens in the playoffs, if they last long enough, Joel Embiid could be back. No, he's not. Joel is done. Whole season's a wrap. So don't start beeping at me, motherfucker. I know how to drive. Beeping at me. Like I don't live there. You beeping at me, son? You don't beep at me, son. I beep at you. Yeah, but this is the kind of nonsense I was talking about, man. This stuff was happening constantly. Constantly. And that's what pissed me off about the whole game. My thing is, you don't like Kawhi Leonard, that's cool. But you must don't like basketball. Because that guy is all about the game. He is exactly what you would want on your team. He gonna show up to play. He ain't gonna cause no problems. And you ain't gonna have no controversy with him. Goat Curry. Cut that bullshit out. That was garbage. Wasn't no Goat Curry shit. It's just some more of this conspiracy BS that was taken off. I was there watching the game at the bar. It's like, I knew it. I knew it. I smelt the bullshit in the air. They couldn't get a call. It made no sense what happened tonight. None. That's so disrespectful. I was so goddamn mad. Bringing in scrap buckets, getting garbage points. This guy come in off the bench, number 20. Who was that, Big Al? Big Al hitting 3 threes in the last 5 minutes. Big Al ain't did nothing, man. He was like, all of a sudden he's Steph Curry. So Big Al hits like 4-5 threes. They magnet ball a 3 in for Steph with 50 seconds to go. They bring up the fact the Golden State Warriors have never won in this building. Over and over again, right? All right, you got street clothes Jimmy out there just bobbing his head like, yeah, way to go. Then Draymond Green fouls on the whole goddamn play. They count the goal 10 and give them a bucket. It was so disgusting. Goaltending, I mean complete goaltending. But it was like, what the hell is going on here? Draymond Green fouled Kawhi Leonard about 75 times in this game. Even there, foul by Draymond Green in the last 30 seconds. I'm so disgusted. I'm really disgusted. They call a foul on Steph Curry falling out of bounds. I'm disgusted. I can't. It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. Should Ty Lue be fired? No, I don't think they should fire Ty Lue. But that was just garbage. Everything that happened there was just ridiculous. I mean, they allowed Draymond Green to play very aggressive on Kawhi Leonard and give Kawhi Leonard no respect. That was, I'm disgusted over that. You know, that type of reckless, um, whatever you want to call it, man. It just really, really upset me. I can't even deal with it, bro. Yeah, I'm just not in a happy mood. But this stupid ass Amazon Prime gold chain thing is it's ridiculous. I don't know what made them come up with that. And they put highlights on it or whatever, but I guess that's for these TikTokers, and they trying to get the game going for them. But Taylor Rooks, oh my God. Amazon Prime, thank you. Because you know what we want to see. Taylor Rooks doing a show where she's in a dress, walking in from behind. We get to see, oh my goodness. The cameraman know what's up. Like, we know why we got Taylor Rooks out there. They know the brothers want to see Taylor Rooks for these reasons and these reasons only. I know she just got married, but my goodness. No. I was disgusted when I saw that. Highly disgusted. Well, my thing is this: if anybody I know was to do something like that, you know how crazy that would have been. They was letting stuff go in for Porzingis that was completely magnet ball. It was woo. So Golden State gets to play Friday. They play the Suns for the AC. Now the Suns need to go and send their Golden State ass up out of here, right? Or they're gonna continue to bullshit. So we can see Steph Curry versus Shea and watch OKC beat Golden State down. I'm like, man, I don't want to see that shit. You know, it's like, dude, that their time is over. This is over. And at least from this standpoint, that was bullshit what I just watched tonight. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do something, do it the right way. Don't do it like that. Cause now you make me you play with my intelligence. You make me think something is completely off when it isn't. Yeah, it's always gonna be a problem when you see somebody do nonsense like that.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I heard myself. Okay, I don't hear myself no more.
All right.
This is your fault. This is your fault. Because you want to know why? Because you guaranteed the W, and I said, oh my God, he just jinxed it, bro.
I didn't guarantee a W.
You did on the premiere. You did on the premiere video earlier.
I didn't guarantee it. I said this should be a victory. This should have been for the Clippers.
I was praying for the Clippers to win so they can get their draft pick. It's like, oh my God.
Hey, OKC gonna get AJ the Boston now.
Oh yeah, this is the NBA.
Oh my God, dog.
The NBA is trying to screw over the Clippers because they mad over that Kawhi, that Pablo thing, all of this. This is all about because they got screwed. They got screwed out of it. And I mean, dog, that was ridiculous. All of a sudden, you got goddamn what's his name? He turned into Steph Curry all of a sudden. Big Al.
Man, Steph transferred
5 threes within 5 minutes of the game. This dude ain't hit 5 threes all season.
Steph transferred his superpowers to the whole team.
You sound just like them. They about to get your ass a job.
He transferred all of his superpowers to the team. I'm like, dog, now the whole team caught fire. Like, what is going on? Like, no, Clippers choked, bro. Like, it's just, it is what it is. They choked.
They got choked. That's what it was. They got choked.
It was Darius Garland's fault. But you're right about that.
By the GOAT Curry.
But it was no, it was Darius Garland's fault, y'all. Darius Garland, when they was up 10 and he started celebrating with the crowd, then he tried to go into superhero mode. He don't start acting like a real point guard. He's supposed to tell Kawhi to get on the block so he can give him the ball in his spot. But since he don't know how to play the point guard position, he gonna just try to blow past Steph every time. It's like, bro.
That was just a bad shot.
Like they cheating y'all right now.
That was a bad shot, bro. That caused them for Steph to hit that 3 too. I was like, oh my God, Garland, why?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Garland
terrible.
terrible, man. He always be doing that.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like the Clippers. And yes, that was a goaltend, you know. Was that Benedict Mathurin? Yeah, I think that was
Yeah,
Benedict
yeah. I
Mathurin.
mean,
Yeah, it
no,
was a
I'm not
goaltend, bro.
arguing that that's a goaltend. No, I was just saying it was a foul before that. I'm like, Draymond fouled Kawhi when they was doing the inbound pass. He pushed him in the back and tipped the ball. They just let it. I'm like, damn, on the inbound pass.
Yeah, that was a
But
foul.
y'all don't y'all agree when they were up 10, they should have just been feeding Kawhi on the post so he could just do his little turnaround jumper in the post. They should have
That
been
would have
doing
been
that for the
They were
smart.
last
trying to
4
do that,
minutes.
but they were hawking them. They were trying to do that, but
No,
they was
They
hawking
they
were
was
trying to do
they
that, but they were taking the Kawhi, so they were trying to move the ball to everybody else because they was so focused on Kawhi at that point.
no,
Yeah.
they was trying to give Kawhi the ball on the wing so he could go ISO off the wing behind the 3-point line on Draymond. If you got a real point guard out there, like I know they don't like Chris Paul, but if Chris Paul was out there, Chris Paul would have told Kawhi, get your ass on the block. Draymond can't check you if you get on the block, and if they help, you get a wide open three. But Darius Garland gonna be like, oh, I got Steph in front of me, I can blow right past him, or I got Steph in front of me, I can beat him 1-on-1. This is my time. Darius Garland messed up the whole game, and he got 5 fouls. So all they did was kept doing pick and rolls to switch on to Garland. That's how they made the whole comeback.
Didn't he foul out? I think he fouled
Yeah,
out.
No, it was dude. They had Big Al. Big Al.
Without Horford hit that three, I was sick.
Dog, he hit
I
5
was
of them.
sick.
Dog, he hit like 4 or 5 of them, man. That was ridiculous. I was like, are you serious?
Old man Al.
You gonna let Big Al come in here and hit 4, 5 threes? He the one that brought them all in there.
They weren't gonna do nothing about it.
And I still ain't forget.
I knew it was over. I knew it was in. I said it's over.
Warriors wouldn't go down. I was like, oh my God, they about to come back.
Yeah. Every time they were down, the refs would bring their ass right back. I said, oh yeah, man. Every time they ever go down 10, as soon as they hit 10, here come the refs. And then they'll tie the game back up. They did it the entire game. I said, oh man, this game is going left. And I knew it there. I was like, damn, this game keep going left. And I was like, it don't even, and I'm like, they're not even on the same level.
And now, I mean, they still got to play Phoenix. As long as Phoenix don't choke like they did against the Blazers last night, they'll be all right.
Oh, Phoenix
Come on, LB. They gonna foul Dylan Brooks out in the third quarter. You already know what's happening.
As long as Dylan Brooks control his issues and shit, they'll be all right.
No,
like, don't do that. Don't do that KD shit when he tried to poke KD and all of that. Don't do that dumb shit, please. It don't matter anyway. OKC beating Golden State or Phoenix. It don't even matter. Like by that point, it don't even matter.
They're gonna call at least 3 off-ball fouls on Dylan Brooks on Friday. At least 3.
I just want the Clippers to win for one reason. That was it. I just want the Clippers to win for the draft pick. That was it. Other than that, OKC gonna beat on Golden State or Phoenix. It don't even matter.
The thing is, no matter what, Golden State, no matter if it's Phoenix or Golden State, they're going to get to the second round and they're going to end up playing the Lakers or Houston. It don't matter. And they're going to get waxed. OKC ain't losing. And then they're going to go.
Luka's coming back, by the way.
I did that video already.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that. Luka's coming back.
I don't know I don't know when though.
I
think it's like by game 3.
He'll be back game 2.
Game 2.
Game 2. That's what I said in my video. He'll be back game 2.
Some people saying 4 or 5. I said I don't think the series gonna go that far.
Yeah, I think he's coming back game 4, Cino. I think he's coming back game 4.
Yeah, that's what it's been saying, game 4. But I'm like, I don't think it's gonna make it that far. Like,
but they're gonna give the Lakers 30 free throws in one of these games to make
Luka
sure
will be there Monday.
Yeah, that's
He's
possible.
gonna play on Monday. Game 2, whenever game 2 is, that's when you're gonna see Luka done.
You think it's gonna make a difference?
Luka came back from Spain. Luka went to Spain because what they were doing here with the trainers, He was no better off after a whole week and a half or 2 weeks when he got injured. He was still in the same bad predicament that he was. He wasn't getting better. So he was like, I'm not getting any better. I'm not healing. This ain't working. So they told him, like, man, well, you can get stem search, but you're going to have to go to Germany or Spain. You can't get it here in the United States.
Right, yeah, it's illegal here to get that.
Yeah. So he went to Spain because they got the same type of treatment there. So the player that was on his team over where he played, where he's from I forgot which team he was because Luka played for Spain. So people don't remember that. Yeah, he played basketball for Spain. So the
Yeah,
trainer,
Real Madrid.
yeah, so he played in Spain for a few years. So when he played over there, he told the trainer told him, said, hey, get the stem search, come over here, we'll do that and fly you back out. So he arrived today. Like this morning, he got back from Spain. He was in Spain getting those injections, the platelets put back in his legs.
You know what? My bad, Cino. You know why it's illegal over here, though, right?
Why is it illegal?
Because it's the membrane from the aborted baby fetuses. That's the stem cell.
I don't recall stem cell research being illegal in the state.
No.
It's not. No, I'm saying stem cell research ain't illegal over here. But the thing they do is they give you the membranes from the aborted baby fetuses. They give you the membranes. It's like some type of like healing. It's like
that's not what he's doing. That's not. He's getting the PCP one.
That's what they tell you. He getting his platelets spun. He ain't getting his platelets spun. He getting the membranes. They got them in labs all over Europe, and then they cultivate them, and it turns into like some super regenerative growth thing for like what is it called, for your degenerative cells. Anytime you have an injury, the soccer players get them all the time when they want them to play in like the Champions League or something because they pay them.
But that's different. They get that from placenta. They don't get it from the membrane. They get it from
placenta. My bad, from the placenta. Yeah, from the placenta.
They get that from like placenta.
You're right, from the placenta. Yeah,
but that's something different. This is something entirely different that's going on with Luka. What he's doing is they're taking his own cells, spinning them, and then they're using it as stem research and putting it back into his body.
I know. I'm telling you, that's just the cover story.
I was about to get that myself for a while back.
Luka's cells ain't good enough for that. Luka been drinking his whole life. Like, his cells is not good enough for that. The people whose cells they use for that be people who don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do nothing. It's just like when you go to CSL Plasma. If you young, you don't drink, you don't smoke, they pay you more. It's like Luka's cells ain't good enough to be spun and then put back in him and they heal him. He been drinking and smoking since he was 13. His cells ain't like that.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. It's not about that. What they do is they take the blood and the platelet out of your things, they spin it around, get all the toxins, whatever, and replenish it back into your body. But yes, it was not meant for sports athletes. Kobe was the first one to get it done, but why it failed on Kobe was the reason that you saw it failed on him, because in the time, all that playing basketball is only for a limited amount of time before your knees are going to give out. Because Kobe's getting it done, it's your age of your cells.
That's what I meant. That's what I just said. Yes, Kobe was too old. If Kobe would have got it done while he was younger.
But see, here's the thing.
But Luka drinks and smokes. It like Luka.
I know, but you can't get that from somebody else from what he's getting and placed in his system. He's got to have, somebody's got to have the same blood type. They got to be the same, right? His body would reject it.
That's what I'm saying. And they get it.
It has to be your cells. It's not.
I know, but I'm saying when they spin it.
I know somebody who got it. He went to the Bahamas though to get it.
I'm saying there's different types of it though. Like when they spin it, they inject it with the placentas of the same blood type. If you don't have good enough cells for it, like, that's what I'm saying. Luca ain't got good enough cells for that stuff. It would take
Listen,
they
at the end,
injected Luca stuff with the placentas. It is what it
at
is.
the
I'm
end of
just
the
saying.
day, he definitely playing. So if something happened, if
Luka's
he's
gonna
able to
play
play
in
in the
game two.
playoffs, like,
Luka is already feeling better. They told him about 4 or 5 that pain free. Luka is already walking, feeling better. He walked off the
yeah, like
game.
y'all overthinking it too hard.
Right. He'll be in the game in game two. How effective he's gonna be? He averaged 13 free throws a game. So he's gonna be good to
Exactly.
go. He's gonna be good to go when they start this up.
Oh yeah,
There's
for
no
sure, for
question
sure.
that. So I think
They gonna give the late.
back in game two.
There's only 4 games that matter in the first round anyway. The other one's gonna be boring.
Right. Houston
They
gonna
gonna
blow
give they
out the
gonna give
game.
the Lakers 30 free throws one of these
Houston
games.
Lakers, Wolves, Nuggets, and then on the other side, Knicks, Hawks, and Detroit and Charlotte ends up happening. Everything else is like whatever.
Hey,
Everybody think Orlando is gonna beat
Orlando
Charlotte.
might beat
No, I
Charlotte.
don't. I swear to God, if
Yeah.
I see that shit, I'm out, bro. I'm not watching that shit. Listen, like, cause I'm
Uh,
like
uh,
this shit, cause it's
Orlando's
gonna
a
be a
bad
wash.
matchup.
It's gonna be a
Orlando's a
wash.
bad matchup for Charlotte, but Orlando's a
Y'all,
bad matchup for Charlotte.
y'all once again, y'all overthinking it way too. Y'all think y'all more concerned about the matchup. Yeah, we get it with Orlando and Philly, but I mean Orlando and Celtics, but they don't care. They want this nigga gone. They want that nigga Jamal Mosley gone. Like I already saw. Like I saw how the game was going. Them niggas like, man, they done. They don't care. They don't want to win. They out. They want
No,
that
you
nigga
might be right
packed
about
up.
that.
Oh, they don't want
Yeah, they
They
Frozo.
do.
already reported it. They said whether they
Yeah,
win or lose, he's out. He's gone.
yeah.
Like,
The players don't like him either. They've been making comments all year about the way he coaches,
yeah,
so
they
you might
don't
be
like
right
him
about
on.
that. They might
Yeah,
quit.
they don't
Yeah,
like
they might quit.
Frozone, man. What's wrong with Frozone, man? I like Frozone.
I
He is
don't
an
know. You
idiot.
gotta ask them.
He is an idiot, but then he got Pablo on the team, so
Oh
that's
man,
another idiot.
the Paulo slander has been on a million for like 3 hours. Like I see every video from
Now
everybody.
they want to get
Dog.
on board. I've been slaughtering this goddamn bum. I was like,
Man,
man, this fat bastard ship his ass to Puerto Rico. They're like, Cito, he French. I don't give a damn. Send his ass to Puerto Rico. He looked like a Puerto Rican. Send his ass over there.
I
Where they
know
gonna trade him to
he.
though? Who gonna trade for him though? He got a max
I don't
contract.
know.
Ain't nobody want that contract.
Man, they'll find us
Man,
something.
that whole team played terrible. So it wasn't even just Paulo. That whole team played terrible tonight. You're like, no.
Man, they play like they ain't give a damn, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
they quit. They basically quit.
I knew, like, I fell asleep on the game, like, by halftime. I woke up, like, in the last 5 minutes of the game. I said, and I'm just
They
watching the
quit.
way they playing. I was like, yeah, they're done. They don't care.
Yeah, then
They don't care.
they tried to fight a
Like,
little bit. They didn't want to come over there and argue and fight when the thing was going on because BJ got that tech after he laid the ball up and went in on him, like, what's up? Like, what up? Then they
yeah,
got the
like,
check.
whatever.
But like Maxie said, man, he promised all them old dudes, man, that have been on the team and they ain't never seen a playoff game. He's like, I'm gonna get y'all to the playoffs. Y'all gonna see what it's like. He was like, I was determined we gonna get to the playoffs. I'm like, all right, you got Boston. Congratulations. So now you can go home.
Gentlemen
Yeah,
sweep
they
four
chanting, we
four
want
one.
Boston. I was like, I just went,
4-1.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Y'all want
Philly, man.
Boston. All right.
Philly gonna fight. Even I'm surprised Corey ain't up here. Corey be the main one. Like, man, I don't want us to win at all. I want us to lose.
Sound like some
Because
reverse psychology.
he want them to lose because he was like, man, they just trying to feed us to Boston. He just like he said, they trying to feed us to Boston. Man, we ain't got Embiid, man. He's like, they just want to feed us to Boston.
I told the Christian the other day. Christian was like, he was like, I want Philly because he said something about Corey or whatever. I was like,
Yeah, of course he won't Philly. That's why Corey was in the chat when he was up here that time. We was all up here. He said, "Man, I ain't going for that." He's like, "Man, I know what this is. Man, we ain't got to be. They trying to feed us to Boston, you know." So that, he's like, "Man, I don't want. I want us to lose Orlando." Yeah, let's just watch this season out.
And I think we all agreed on Cleveland and the Raptors. Cause I was like, listen, I forgot. I think it was C. Penn that said it. He was like, man, that game about to get reduced to an NBA TV game.
all 4 of those games are gonna be on NBA.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember when Cleveland. I remember when it was the Knicks in Philly a few years ago, and I think it was like Lakers and like Wolves or something. I forgot who they were playing.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Denver. And then they would play the Cleveland game on NBA TV while those 2 games was going on.
Yeah,
the Cleveland and Magic game.
Yup, Cleveland Orlando. Yup, the only
I
game
was
of
like,
Cleveland Orlando that was on
the only
national
game that
TV
was on prime
was
time
7.
was Game 7. Game
Yup,
7 was
Game
the only
7.
one, and that game was horrible.
Terrible.
Horrible because of Doris, bro. Oh my God.
Oh, Doris Burke. They got
Yeah, it was on ABC that morning. It was the only Game 7.
Yep.
I was like, I think you got rid of Doris Burke. I was like, you was the main one since you got it.
I hated though. Everybody hates Doris because Doris Burke don't be saying nothing. She just be saying.
No, it was the Knicks fans that got her fired. I was like, man,
it was everybody. No matter where you go, everybody be like, dog, can we please get Doris Burke off the commentary? Dog, she literally called Shea a free throw merchant on commentary.
Yep.
I was like,
I was about to say that. Yeah, that's what got her out of there. I was just about to say that. That's what got her out of there. She called him a free throw merchant.
I'm like, we know what he is. I mean, we know what he is, but you ain't supposed to say that.
Hey, I like what Doris did. She was on point.
Man, Doris was only good. She good on the side talk, like when she talked to the guys
the third wheel
in the 4th quarter or whatever. She good on that.
Third wheel.
Commentary, get her off my television. She just don't be saying nothing. And then it was like another female that worked with her that one time, and then her microphone stopped working, so it was just her for like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, this is unbearable. This is unbearable, dog. So Doc is fired. Jamal Mosley about to get fired. Who else?
Man, I'm not gonna do that to Frozone, man. I can't let my man Frozone go nowhere.
Don't nobody.
And I was joking with HD. I was low key trolling with HD, but I said, y'all know who y'all about to get next as a coach? I said, Mr. Thibodeau. I was trolling. It was like a month ago. It was like a month ago when I said that shit. I said, oh shit, they really might.
Hey, they might get Thibodeau over there.
Nah, he about to run everybody off the team. He's like, nah, I can't.
Dude, they got to get Pablo off the team. That's just it. He is so limited. And I told them that when they choked the game earlier this year.
Don't tell HD that.
I know he the only one still holding on to Pablo. I'm like, man, Pablo is.
I told him last time. I told him this like a while back. I said, listen, when my Knicks play y'all, I'm not concerned about Pablo. I'm concerned about Franz because that's be the one that be cooking us sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, it's Franz. Ain't nobody worried about.
But Franz wasn't good today either. That nigga was terrible too.
Because he ain't ready. Franz has been out.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. I mean, Paulo was hurt too. I'm going to try to be fair. Like, Paulo was hurt too. He coming off injury too.
Pablo's problem is he's not a good ball handler. So anytime he get ball outside, he can't get it. He can't get to a spot when they play up tight on him. That's why he be rim running. He be running to the rim and trying to get.
He afraid to shoot. He was wide open, then he stopped, and then he like forced the shot. Like when he went into the interior, I was like, all right. I let it pass. I gave it a pass. I was like, whatever. Then he kept doing that. I was like, all right.
Hey, LB, I got a question for you. You think the Lakers +5? He's a good bet then for the series if Luka comes back?
No, no. There's just some bets I'm not taking. There's just some bets I'm not taking. Some bets I'm just avoiding altogether. I know anybody who put Magic on their parlay, which a lot of people avoided. Smart people. So it's like, bro. They avoided that shit. They was like,
I
hell.
knew the Magic wasn't winning. But I'm just saying, Charlotte and Orlando such a bad matchup that Orlando gonna have to quit so hard to lose that game. They gonna have to basically throw it in from the beginning to lose that game.
Yeah, I think they're done. They don't care. And Charlotte wants it more because of the Detroit shit. That's what everybody wants anyway. That's what the NBA wants. The people want it. Just give us what we want. Just give us what we want.
Right, it's just ridiculous.
We just want
Charlotte
fun.
gonna get
Can
swept.
we have fun basketball?
Lonzo first should be suspended for a game.
No. I mean, even though this is his second time doing that to Bam, because he did do that before.
Yeah,
right.
he leg sensitive, right? He's a dirty player. And I'm like,
hey, but don't y'all think Bam is soft for not coming back in the game? I just seen Bona fall from the sky. I saw Bona.
But he landed bad. He landed bad on his tailbone too.
I saw Bona fall from the sky on his tailbone, and he still got up and played.
Dog, hey, I will tell you, dog, I've had a tailbone injury, dog.
Me too.
That is definitely painful. Beyond comprehension. You ain't gonna want to do nothing.
I understand.
LaMelo.
I'm just saying.
You saw Nick Wright go crazy on him? Nick Wright went crazy on LaMelo today.
Yeah, and then you hear what Lonzo said. Lonzo came after Nick Wright.
Nick Wright just mad because Nick Wright bet the Heat money line. That's why he went so hard. Nick Wright put a huge bet in on Heat money line.
But all right, this is my thing with Nick Wright. Like Nick Wright, like he a goofy, but he wasn't wrong about what he said. Like
no, he wasn't wrong, but the only reason he went so hard because he bet Heat money line. Nick Wright was talking about, how can Spoelstra be a 6-point underdog? And he's got all this playoff experience. The Heat are the better team. You know, he just said F the points. Took a money line. And then when they lost, he blamed LaMelo.
And I had to take back me cooking the Heat too, because I was wondering why these dumbass niggas ain't calling the timeout after LaMelo hit the layup. That was on Amazon Prime for having the graphic messed up because they didn't have no more timeouts left. But on the graphic, it showed that they had one timeout left.
Yeah.
Because of the technical difficulties or whatever that happened that night. I was like, oh my God.
He been a clown ever since I knew him.
Man. So I feel like some comments that Nick Wright made live on his show on FS1 rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And it got back to LeVar Ball, and LeVar Ball went off calling out Nick Wright, man. And I would like to highlight the video of what Nick Wright said about LaMelo Ball.
And I'm not sorry, and I don't care if this gets clipped. That young man is a clown and has been a clown forever and will never not be a clown.
Well, that's a little far. You don't know that.
You're right. You're right about that part.
Hopefully he. I hear you.
You know what? That part is correct. You know what, Brew? I'm glad you're here to correct that. I don't know what he will be down the road. What I do know is that the way he conducts himself on the court, and it would appear off the court, is that of an immature, coddled teenager.
So the reason why Nick Wright is going off on LaMelo Ball like this is because LaMelo Ball is currently in the midst of some backlash for a questionable dirty play on Bam Adebayo, right? I'll just show you guys a picture frame. If I called it out.
I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's funny. I think it's a stupid play. It's a dangerous play. Obviously, our best player is out. I'm not making an excuse. The Hornets played great, and they made those plays down the stretch. We had opportunities to win. I just that's a shame. He should be penalized for that. I don't think that belongs in the game. Tripping guys, shenanigans and. Curtis was there. It's his responsibility to see that. And if it's not his responsibility, then Zach's got to see it. If, somebody has got to see that, and that, he should have been thrown out of the game.
Now, LaMelo Ball did come out and apologize after the game. This is what LaMelo Ball had to say.
Oh yeah, I apologize on that one. I mean, I got hit in the head, didn't really know where I was, but I'm gonna check on him and see if he's okay and everything.
LaMelo, it kind of looked like on film that you might have grabbed his leg. I mean, did you intentionally grab his leg?
I haven't even seen. Like I said, I got hit in the head, didn't even know where I was, but yeah, just playing basketball. But like I said, sorry, and I'm gonna check on him.
So as we can see, LaMelo Ball did apologize for tripping Bam Adebayo. So Nick Wright went off, which I already showed you guys in the beginning of today's
the
video.
most bullshit
Everybody was
answer
like,
I
yo,
ever heard in my life.
why is Nick Wright going off like this? Like, I bet you wouldn't say that to his face or his brother's face or even his dad's face. I guess LeVar Ball caught wind of the comments and LeVar Wright for calling his son, LaMelo Ball, a clown. Here's that clip right here. And if you can, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Now we're getting ready. We got these folks over here who ain't commenting on the game and talking about somebody a clown. Has Nick Wright ever looked in the mirror? I bet you if you look in the dictionary right now and you look up a clown, you're going to see two things. One, it's going to be somebody with some long hair on the sides and a big-ass nose. Yep, that's Nick Wright, a clown in itself. He's been a clown ever since I knew him, and I know his tag team buddy, too. Yes, Gritlock. He looks like a clown, too. Puffy cheeks and a big round nose and a big belly to match. Yes, I'm calling them all out. They're all clowns. So don't ever curl your lips and say a ball boy's a clown, because you know you're a clown. That's why y'all keep looking at each other like two Rudy Poots. That's how this thing goes down. I'm trying to figure out how somebody can lay on their back and with their left hand flip over a man 260 pounds. Try that. That ain't gonna work. And Spoelstra, don't be making all these excuses talking about you don't want to make an excuse. Then why you making one? Win the game and call it in. But if somebody falling on top of me, you best believe I'm gonna put my hands up and do all kind of stuff. So that's just how the balls are taught. We do some dangerous stuff. Get out the way, because we ain't getting stepped on. But you Rudy Poots, go look at the game and quit worrying about the shame. Triple B's, you know how I do this. But hey, like I said before, Gritlock and Nick Wrong, y'all stay together, because you're a good team of nuts.
So that's
LeVar know
Ball
LaMelo
calling
did a
out
dirty
Nick
play.
Wright.
That's why
Rightfully
he
so.
answers like that.
Nick Wright got
Yep. But yeah,
I mean,
that's
he's
what
not
they trying to do.
wrong about what he's. All right, this is like LaMelo. Like, you can like LaMelo, that's fine. But I ain't gonna sit here and act like that nigga ain't a jokester. Like,
Yeah, no, he definitely is.
No,
Yeah.
I mean he is. He's an immature.
Did you see what he did to the mascot? That shit was funny though.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody talk. They love Melo because he got all the young people, all the YNs. They love this.
Yeah, all the YNs defending that shit. I'm like, come on, let's keep it real. That nigga's like 15 in a 24-year-old's body.
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
You called it. Exactly.
I mean, the shit he did with the mascot. They look, man. I seen all that like all day. Like he ain't did nothing wrong, man. Nobody care about Bam. I'm like, they don't give a damn. YNs do not care. One bit. Leave Melo alone. I'm like, this.
Like, I'm still mad at Bam for that 83 point, but I'm gonna be fair about it. Like, no, he was a dirty play on Bam. Like, come on, like, let's keep it real. Like, no.
They was like, no, man, Bam did some dirty stuff against the Knicks. Look at what he did.
Oh no, Bam's dirty too. Bam have his dirty moment. I remember when he did Jason Tatum dirty. I remember that in the playoffs, like when he like specifically witnessed landing space on purpose so Jason Tatum can land on his ankle. I mean, land on his foot.
Well, it was like he did Brunson dirty. I'm like, I don't know what he did to Brunson. I ain't see him do nothing to Brunson. It was like he did. He's dirty as hell.
I see all the Miami Heat fans. They be like, I saw one chick. She said, "Now I understand that Joel P played with Mitchell Robinson." I was like, "Oh, now y'all understand?" All right, okay.
Oh
he got fined. He got fined, by the way. 20. What was it? 35,000 for the dirty play on Bam, and another 25 for cursing at the end of the game.
Oh, Melo.
Yeah. So $60K altogether.
Oh man, I knew it. They just gonna throw a fine and let him play.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
they
man,
not. Come on, Tino. They're not gonna suspend them. Like they're not gonna suspend them. Like
No way.
no way they suspending them.
Hell no,
If
because we want that Pistons and Charlotte game. Hell
the
no, they
Pistons,
better not do
I
that shit.
And I'm
two
like,
things. Two
why
things
are you
though.
making no Pistons and Charlotte? I'm like, that is not
The
even.
Pistons will sweep
Dog,
Charlotte.
do you want Orlando and Pistons? No, I don't
That's a
want
better
that.
series.
I'm
But I
sorry.
mean
No,
that
it's not. It's not a better
Orlando,
series. They don't care.
Orlando could win a game against the Pistons.
But
Charlotte
they
can't
don't
win one
care.
game.
But they don't
Yeah.
care. They're gonna just throw the game. They don't care.
No,
They
you're
want
right.
that. They
You're
want
right.
Jamal Mosley
Charlotte
gone. They
might
don't.
get one game at the crib. That's it. And I'm like, man, why do they want this? I like, there's no match for us.
Because of the shit. That's why. Because of the
That's why I'm
fight.
like, cause the one dude
Do
wanted
we
to
need a
fight.
reason?
Because that one dude wanted to fight in one game, they would get blown out. I'm like, really? Now it's a rivalry. It's like they forcing shit. And I'm like, man,
Listen, I'm good with this one. I'm good with this one for being forced. I'm good with this one.
I'm glad people do it.
Because Charlotte needs something. Trust me, I know. I've been to the games. Like, they need something.
So I'll be like, good. Y'all need to hate Detroit. Good. They be, come on. They're your nemesis.
I don't think Charlotte got no rivalries. Like, so they
They
need
don't, and this ain't even one. So that's why I'm like, this is like, okay, cool. You want this?
It's the same way they try to force y'all and us to have a rivalry. It's like, dog, we just beat y'all. It wasn't no rivalry.
Charlotte won't win one game versus the Pistons.
Like,
They won't win one game.
Y'all are not
I'm
even.
like, our rival is Indiana and the Heat. Philly, they trying to force
And
Philly
the
on us, but
Bulls.
Philly's like our second tier rivals.
No, the Bulls are y'all rivals.
No. It hasn't been
Not
Bulls
since
since in 25 years. It hasn't been Bulls
since
in 25
Jordan.
years.
Yeah, I mean, even
Like
without
when
Jordan,
Derrick Rose and
y'all
them was there,
rivals.
we wasn't a rivalry by then. It was just
Rivals
Bulls
are
and
them. Philly,
no, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Philly,
It's Indiana and
Boston,
Miami. That's like we got a tier
Indiana,
list.
and Chicago.
No,
The
we got a
Pistons
tier
are not
list. No,
Chicago.
we got a
They're
tier
not on our
list for our rivalry. We got a tier list. Our top
They are
tier
not on our list.
rivalries is Indiana and Miami. Our second tier,
Yeah.
Celtics and Philly. Third tier, Brooklyn and the Raptors for whatever reason, because they keep saying that we are rivalry with the Raptors, and I'm like, I don't understand why.
That's not a rivalry if you don't win.
Like Brooklyn got more of a rivalry with the Raptors than we do. I don't understand.
Oh yeah, Tino, they not giving out the All NBA ballots to the people until Friday morning because they hearing Luka and Cade Cunningham's appeals.
I told you.
They said that.
In this video, what's happening?
No, I know you said you didn't know if Luka had appealed. Yeah, Luka
I didn't know
appealed too.
Luka did, but I'm quite sure they did. But I know for sure Cade did. So I know for a certain Cade they're gonna appeal it. It's gonna get granted. So I was like, they both gonna get All NBA. So that's why I was telling them that they don't need to change the 65 rule game because that exception is already in place. It's like injury exception.
They need to change that.
You see how dirty they did.
They need to change it to 55 at least.
Why would they need to change?
Because you're killing all the players because they're trying to like stay in the game.
They need to just play. They need to play, bro. They need to play. They don't play.
No,
That's their fault.
Just dial it down to 55. That's what I'm saying.
No, 55 games. That's terrible.
That's awful.
It can't be 55. Only one player in league history has won the MVP. 60
is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you got the exception in place, like they got already. I was wondering if they had that in place. And once they said they did, now it makes sense. Because I was like, man, they should add that to the rule with the 65 games. And because they was like, oh, well, they already got the exemption in place, like for like an emergency.
Yeah, you could appeal up to 3 games. You could appeal up to 3 games. So if you play 62, you can appeal up to 3 games, like extenuating circumstances.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? There's only been one player in league history to win the MVP at under 60 games, and that was Bill Walton. So it can't be lower than 60.
Yeah, I know. Bill Walton never should have got MVP.
Man, make it 55 games, dog.
It can't be 55.
That don't make
It's
sense.
the player's fault, LB.
60 at the least. 60 at the least.
Maybe 60, but this the player's fault. They don't train like they used to. They smoke too much weed.
But this is the problem.
They all
It's
smoke
like,
too much weed.
they don't this is the thing. It's like, do you expect them to practice to death and play the game at top speed? This ain't back in the day. They play the game at top speed.
But this the player's fault. I'm paying you $300 million. Some of these players. Yeah, I expect you to stay off your phone. I expect you to stop smoking so much weed. There's all all these calf injuries they get. It's because they all stoners.
They'll practice, but it isn't like intense. No, well, not all the time. It's not intense like constantly.
LB, that's the lie that they tell you. They playing at top.
Exactly.
The lie they tell you. No, they were playing mid-speed back in the 80s and 90s.
Exactly. This is just proper. That's propaganda.
Are you kidding?
What do you mean? We watch the games.
Right.
It's like, no, niggas play slow. Like, there's only a handful
the highest score.
Play fast.
Why
like
do you
that?
think the highest scoring games in the NBA are not
mid-80s? Yep, in the mid-80s.
They're in the 80s with Denver and Detroit and Denver and everybody, because Denver played
in Phoenix and Golden State. Yep, when Kiki Vandeweghe and Alex English were playing.
And remember the Loyola Marymount. And the way they ran their system, the 8 seconds, 8 second off. That's where Phoenix and what's his name got his style from.
Yep, LB. The reason they get so much injuries.
Look at the 90s.
That was 2 decades.
You know the 2000 Phoenix Suns, the 8 second offense.
I mean, yeah, but look at this one team.
And he tried to
the
do
whole
that
league as a whole.
With Carmelo Anthony, tried to run the same thing, tried to run an 8 second offense.
We weren't playing at 100 miles per hour.
No, LB, it's because they're on their phones and they smoke and they all smoke weed now. That's why they get so many soft tissue injuries. That's what it's about. And they just try to.
They all don't smoke. You can tell who smokes and who don't.
No, like 65% of the league smoke weed now. Half the league is invested in weed companies. I'm just saying.
Whoa! Hold the hell up. Hold up. First of all, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, bro.
Half the weed smoke weed, bro. Half the weed is invested in weed companies. Half the weed has LLCs and cannabis companies. Like I'm just trying to tell you.
Ain't Steph and them invested in weaponry in Israel? That don't mean
drones.
Themselves.
No,
but they dropping the bombs themselves. Like,
hey, you might as well be. You might as well be if you're selling them.
There's plenty of people that invest in weed that don't smoke. That's just good investment.
No, it ain't that good of an investment. Cannabis is not a great investment.
Are you kidding me? What are you talking about?
You live in. Don't you live in New York? That's why you think it's a good investment. I live in Michigan. I know the cannabis companies is not great investments. You get taxed the hell out of you. They tax the hell out of you. They always check you with new regulations. The reason they want cannabis investment.
I know it's shitty, especially in New York when it comes to the weed, when it comes to dispensaries, it's shitty. But I'm just saying, as a whole, across the country,
and across the country,
dog, you were eating good. You were eating good off of hemp and cannabis. You were eating good in the stock market,
10 years ago. 10 years ago, not no more. 10 years ago. They didn't regulate all that stuff. If you got an investment in that stuff now, it's just because you want free weed.
I mean, you can get that anyway.
You ain't got to invest in. You ain't got to invest
in. Oh yeah, I put a link in there. See, though, he going crazy on Paulo.
Man, all I'm gonna say is
that when he threw the basketball at the woman.
All I'm gonna say is
I didn't see that.
To Puerto Rico. I'm through with that motherfucker. Send his ass to Puerto Rico. They was like, say, yo, he's French. He's French. I'm like, I don't give a damn. He look Puerto Rican. Send his ass over.
I think Ben Carroll is Puerto Rican. I think it's a Puerto Rican last name.
No, he's Italian. He's Italian. He's Italian.
I'm telling you, he's Italian.
If I'm Bam Adebayo, the next time I see LaMelo, I'm putting my foot up his ass.
Like what happened? We don't see.
Oh shit! But you right, Trey. I mean, that was a dirty play. He should be suspended for the next game.
Yeah, of course he wasn't going. I said, bro, they not going to suspend this dude, even though he should be suspended.
Yep.
Cause they was like, what makes you say that? I was like, cause he's done this shit before.
That's my thing is, I remember the leg scissor move he did on Bam, but the thing is, like, Melo is like the YN champion.
Yep.
I told you, he is the YN champion right now.
Him and Jalen Green.
Jalen Green, I have no idea why. He the one just cost Phoenix the goddamn game. Dylan Brooks wanted to punch him in his fucking mouth.
Nigga, man, please. The nigga who cost him the game was booked sorry ass.
No. Brooks got cheated by the refs.
No,
Brooks got
not Brooks. No, not Brooks. I said Book, not Brooks.
Booker. Oh yeah, Booker. Yeah, Booker. Yeah. Booker played a terrible game.
Played like straight dog shit.
He did. I'll give you that.
He straight up went 1-on-1. They singled his ass out every chance they could get. They singled that motherfucker out every chance. They took 1-on-1 with Green down the stretch. He's soft as hell on defense. And they
terrible
went
defense.
1-on-1 every time. They get and they go and attack Green. And that's how Brooks found out. He trying to.
Yo, Cino was good.
They did attack him the whole third quarter. You right, Cino. They attacked him the whole third quarter. That's how they made the comeback.
Yo, Cino, what up, boy? It was good, son.
What's good, man? I see you over there making music and everything. You got videos cracking.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's coming slowly. It's coming slowly. It was goody though.
Yeah.
Good.
Man, yeah, I just watched the Clippers get screwed over, man. I wasn't happy.
Yeah, I watched it too. Yeah, I lost money on. I lost some bread.
Yeah, I was not happy about that.
I know everybody crying over that Orlando game. That caused everybody.
Yo, who I was listening on the tube. Somebody was talking about dispensaries. Who said cannabis is not a good investment? Somebody on here said that. I heard somebody say
right now, it's not a good investment. It was 10 years ago. Right now, it's not a good investment. It's regulated. The taxes on it. I live in Michigan.
Homie. Yo,
no,
homie,
I live in Michigan. I do too in Michigan.
Bro, I'm not trying to argue with you. Can I talk? Damn, I heard you. You wrong though. I work in the dispensary in LA. So Michigan, LA, the states that we have that you can do legal recreation, it's a big investment. There's businesses and they open up factories. In Michigan, you guys have Michigan is just not it's not a prime area for dispensaries. Y'all may have them, but it's not a prime area. Prime areas for dispensaries. I do this every day, bro.
I'm saying in LA,
Michigan is not not a prime area. New York is not even a good example because New York is the laws are trash. But if you're not in a prime area, then yeah, it's not going to be a good investment. Michigan shouldn't have it.
Yeah, I'm saying in LA, y'all get government stipends. In LA, it's not. So that's what you're talking about. You talking about in LA?
I'm saying I said Michigan. I said Michigan like 4 times, boy. I said in Michigan, the state of Michigan. The Midwest is not a prime location.
No, you said LA's a great area. I just said why. You get government stipends in LA.
Bro, I don't know if you can hear me, homie. Michigan, where you live at right now, is not a prime area for the marijuana industry because factories are not over there. The longer it takes to get the weed, the bread, the oil, all of that shit over from factories, mostly in the West Coast or the Northwest. The longer it takes to get, the less potent. So it's not going to be a good investment because the weed ain't that strong by the time it leaves the West Coast, homie. Michigan, New York, we would have to grow our own weed in our own areas and then build
And I
that way
just
for it
said,
to be.
and I just.
No,
That's
I
the
know,
same thing I'm
I'm just
saying.
reiterating. I'm just reiterating.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
But see,
Listen,
that's
Listen,
the problem. Here's
it's a
the
good
thing
investment.
about, but
I'm
he's
getting my
right.
money.
Y'all
It's
both
a
right.
$1 billion industry.
Here's the thing, y'all both right, but wrong at the same time. Like mostly, I'm with you, Marcus, because I know exactly what the cannabis business is like. Because they wanted me to jump in, and I saw the numbers, and I said, okay. Because one, they want you to join with a company, a corporation. You're gonna have to, if you start in the cannabis business, you basically have to have your own grow farm in order to do it. Because if not, you're gonna have to order from the company.
Right.
And they gonna tell you
they're gonna charge you, yeah.
Right. They're gonna tell you what you can't have in your store. If you get anything from outside and sell it, you basically lose your license. You lose everything. So they can't tell you what strain, and you be like, man, dog, this is weak. Like I can sell this, so it ain't really your store. It ain't really your product. You got to deal and sell what they keep kicking you to sell, and you got to sell that. And
Yeah, you got to choose. You got to choose between the brands. So I do this. The PDA, they come in like Gremlin, Jetty, Stizzy. They'll all come in the stores, right? And we sign. We even have independent marijuana growers come in, and we got to choose the product, get up with them, SKUs, all of that. They set the prices for their product, and we sell the product. But a better investment is going to always be for anything in business, a location. You got to be in a prime location to even be considered a good investment, to even consider something a good investment. The
I'm just
Midwest
saying,
is not a good investment at all.
I know I'm saying, but you do the math.
Neither is New York. Neither is New York. All our dispensaries get shut down.
New York is
New York is trash.
Yeah, I think they shut it down when Mayor Adams was in there.
Weed is like a cheeseburger out here, dog. Location don't mean nothing.
Exactly. If you
divide up, look, most of them get these licenses, right? Out here in the Midwest, you get a license, like a weed license, where they can go and buy from dispensaries. Like they got a medical approval or whatever, so they got their license. They got a card where they can just get they cannabis through. So that way they don't lose their job and nothing. They like, look, this for medical purposes. So they got to get a license, right? A card.
So what
Chicago got one. I think Michigan got one. They can just go in there and they can buy from the dispensary.
Yeah. Michigan's recreational. You don't need a card in Michigan. What I'm trying to say is that if you divide up the entire cannabis industry in America by the states it's legal by, it's less than like $2 billion per state. It's literally, and when you got states that got hundreds of dispensaries in them, then you divide up between the workers, the taxes, and the regulations to where, like you said, you can only buy from certain people. It's not only a couple vendors are making big money. Everybody else is getting thrown by the wayside. That's why they got to get
what vendors are you talking about? Nah, you got to tell me. You got to tell if you work in the dispensary and so do I. Me and you gonna have to have a brand talk. Because what brands are you talking about? Because I don't know what brands you're talking about that get thrown to the wayside. I can name a whole bunch of right now.
No, I said
Jetty, Gremlin, 818.
I
can
didn't
do it all day,
no.
Brody.
Okay,
It depends on what state you in, son. It really depends on what state you in, bro.
Yes, that's what I said. We saying.
But what I was saying,
California
I was talking about
Colorado.
I'm talking about the stock market. I ain't talking about like just owning the dispensary. I'm talking
Exactly. You're talking about on the stock.
That's what I'm
Amazing
saying.
investment. That's the biggest.
Bro.
Cannabis on the stock market will be a major investment, bro.
But dog,
this ain't about 10 years ago. This is going on right now.
It's grow
farms
farms
on it
in
early.
Cali's taking losses, dog. It's grow farms in Cali's taking losses.
I know that.
Yeah, out there in Riverside and
then there's companies like Stizzy that will buy your grow farm that's struggling.
Yep. And the corporations are buying up these people's farms, man. So it's a lot of people who got their own farms and trying to grow their own weed, but it's dying. And it's costing more.
Let me ask, I don't know homie name with the M from Detroit, from Michigan. Yo, have you ever heard of the brand Don't Be Weird?
Yes.
Y'all know Don't Be Weird?
Yes.
All right, so Don't Be Weird. They came into the store and the guy told me how he does everything himself. That's his dog on the LEM strain, LEM2, the sativa. That's his dog on there. He draws the art. He does all of that. He told me, he's like, yo, it's a lot of money. And I stopped years ago because I didn't have the capital, but I got back and we're building it up. This industry is always gonna have that. You're gonna have ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs.
Yeah, Steve Okoye, they want me to invest in a lot of their projects. So I get a lot of business there, dog. So they invest in like major $1 million, like $100 million projects.
Yeah.
And Steve, he got Cars and Coffee, and that company is taking off, dog. It's taking off like a rocket.
You
And
said Cars and Coffee?
yeah, Cars and
the meetup shit?
It's like let me get the deck. I got it right.
Yeah, the only thing I know that's Cars and Coffee is like the car meetup thing, like they set up.
So it's like 3 major decks.
Like in California, you get subsidized in the cannabis industry. A lot of the money they making is they getting straight checks from the government for subsidizing the cannabis industry. Like it's just like Tesla. Tesla don't make their money from selling cars and shit. Tesla make their money from
From the
selling
technology in the car.
Yeah, exactly. From the navigation system, they make their money from the government. So if you don't live in a state where the government's gonna subsidize you, you're not making great money. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. It's not a great investment unless you got an end.
I see it.
Yeah, the Cars and Coffee. Yeah, that's them. The digital people. That's Steve Okoye. He the one that's into the growth farm. That's the legendary Steve Okoye. So he's the co-owner and advisor. Now I know y'all probably know who Steve is. Y'all done seen him in everything. But yeah, he's the growth farm dude in Cal. And he got Cars and Coffee. So they gave me the deck to invest in with them. And the numbers and the projections is off the chart, dog. Off the chart. They ain't playing no game. I'm gonna show y'all direct. This is where they was at 2027. They did all of the projections and higher. They were over 32 million. So this is just the startup. So they was looking for somebody to come in and invest just for them to get in. They want to open another facility and have some more people jump in. So they still on the Wall Street Journal saying it's gonna blow. CNBC. So this whole company is worth now about 200 million. All together with all the projections. So they wanted all of us to get our money in and pool it. So I got a deck for the company. So right now, all the projections, when the time is done, you're gonna be looking at, let me tell you where the numbers is at. 12.2 billion. The US sports memorabilia market. And that was in 2021. It's $1 billion market, $12 billion market.
Yeah, no, sports cards is going up. Sports cards is going up.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna show you a lot of companies they want me to invest in, dog. Now y'all probably just seen this in like CVS, like Target. It's called Black.
I've probably seen it in person.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't really seen it. But Black is, man, this is big money. Fastest growing drink they got going is Black.
Yeah, when it comes to the cannabis industry, yeah, they'll always will be around. Like,
but see, it's all
but
THCA.
I thought it was funny. They
a lot of these places do THCA.
I'm like, they trying to sell me by putting the token Black guy in the promo. Look at him. He just smiling in hell like he ain't even drink no goddamn Black.
That nigga AI.
Right. I'm like, man, this ain't nobody smiling that goddamn hard. They were like, look, Black is for everybody.
Like, get this fake liberal shit out of my face.
So this is all the Black. Like people probably see them in stores right now. They got black, the small ones, everything. Me, I didn't care about none of this. I'm like, show me the numbers. That's all the promo. Don't sell me with the black dude dancing. Show me this. 220 billion. That's where we at. I'm like,
exactly.
Talk to me. That's where you talk to me at. 220 billion in the industry. All right. Let's go. Now let's get to where we can go in and make money at. I'm like, all right, well, where we gonna make this money at? Shoot. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, see, that's real. That's what I'm saying. Now that's a real investment because if you divide that up per state, it's about $5 billion going around in each state.
Exactly.
Like when you talk about,
and that's the states
when you
that's
talk
legal.
about,
This is why it needs to be legal everywhere, all 50 states, and territories.
But some of these industries, like I was saying, they only got 30 billion going around. It's less than $1 billion to go around the state.
Yeah,
and unless you can subsidize.
A-Rod is involved in this one. A-Rod is involved in this. So I was like, A-Rod in this, and he's in the black company. So he's partnered with us. Publix, a lot of them is into this. Thanks to A-Rod's involvement.
Now, the industry that I do need to jump on, but I don't know if their companies are public yet, is a lot of these sports betting businesses.
Sports betting thing is so many.
That industry is booming right now.
Yeah, it is. It's red tape.
The prediction markets.
Yeah, the prediction markets, but see,
that's going to take over.
But you got to understand, there's a lot of red tape, and you get lawsuits like what's going on with state right now because of certain states. Right? You see what I'm saying? Certain states they don't have gambling. So you're promoting gambling online, and you're saying, well, it's not. But in Mississippi, it's like, well, okay, so now you're trying to jump into our state. So now they put together this class action lawsuit against state. Now, state can play that, but now they put Drake in it and everybody else. So now it's got legs because they got name recognition. They're going to end up selling out of court.
Like Prize Picks, like it popped up on my app when I like updated the app. Like you see the NBA logo next to Prize because they partner with NBA now. It's like, and now it's available in all 50 states. Now it's available in all 50 states. Prize Picks was banned in New York City like not too long ago.
Yeah,
Prize Picks.
Now it's here. It's
Prize Picks want me to work with them, like on my YouTube channel.
But see, Prize Picks out of the market. That's how they're able to get available in all 50 states. The prediction markets is about to take over these recreational gambling sites. That's why
this is the thing that happened with Prize Picks specifically. It was in New York legally, and then it got banned like I think like 2 or 3 years ago or whatever. So now with the NBA deal, now it came back to all 50 states. It only used to be like 45 or 44 states or whatever it was.
Yeah. It's like Kalshi, Novig. Both of those are available in all 50 states. Those are prediction markets.
Dabble's the one I need available everywhere. Dabble's.
Now, this is what Giz. Is Giz still here or he probably dropped off? But I was going to say, Giz, this is what you was talking about. If Giz is in here, where Marcus at? Marcus, I thought he was in here.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but this is the company, Minimus. This is another company. This is probably where I got the opportunity to make the most money. Minimus. Minimus is they have like warehouses and storages. So this is where a lot of these storage units for like all of these companies, it's in Newberry Park, California. So that's where they got all the warehouse stash and everything at. All this warehouse space, all this industrial real estate. So people don't know it's money here. So this is the best. That's the best way to make money is when people don't know it's money here.
But see, I was talking about from a projection standpoint. They're flooding the market with THCA. THCA gonna take over, which is like it's weed, but it got extra carbon on it, so it passes through the federal inspection. is actually, I don't know, they haven't done the long term effects on it for your body by having the extra carbon on it, but you can sell that at smoke shops. They sell it at some 7-Elevens in some states. Like that's going to take over, and that's going to make the cannabis industry not a good investment going through the next few years, especially with all the regulations and stuff. Because if all you can buy is THCA and make a profit on it, people just going to start getting weed off the streets again.
I know people that own the distribution. As soon as it came out, they got their license to get their own place in Colorado. And Colorado was the top place to get.
Yes,
So
Colorado. That's what I said. Colorado's the best
they
state.
had they were booming for like the first 2-3 years. Then it started to go to shit. And they saw it, and they was like, and that's how I know so much about it, is because they told me and they owned it. So they had it first, and they were trying to tell everybody. And that's when they was going through the trend, like, man, I gotta open up me a dispensary, man, I gotta get my own. And they realized how bad it was. And they said, oh no, this company, man, that we gotta follow their guidelines. They holding us back. We can make a lot more money if we went with this guy, but they don't want to take this dude's weed. And he's like, people don't want this garbage that we got that they want us to sell. He's like, this stuff don't do
Exactly.
nothing. So now it's like, this guy got the real stuff. We need to go to that, but we can't sell it. And he's like, dude, I'm trying to sell it, behind the scenes, like sneak it in and try to sell it anyway on the side. Because this dude's stuff is potent. And he was like, man, this stuff we got is trash. And they keep sending it to us, but we licensed, so we gotta follow the guidelines. So he the one was telling me, and I was like, see, this is why I didn't get one in Illinois. Y'all wanted me to go in the smoke shop, get the dispensary, and I'm like, dude, I don't smoke weed, so this is not good for me. Somebody come in, they were like, man, you can sell anything. I'm like, yeah, I probably could sell it, but that's not the point. I don't even want to be around when this shit goes left.
Yep, exactly.
This 24 hours.
Yeah, like what I'm saying, like I'm not saying like investment like in the physical, like you're in the industry yourself.
Right,
I'm
in
talking
the
from a
stocks.
I was talking from a stock market point of view.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't talking
Now, actually
about
creating your own business, no, like it depends on what state you in. What is like?
And see,
Yeah.
that's
Like if
what
you're
I
in
was talking about
Cali,
with
you're
the NBA
good.
players.
Like if
They
you're
not.
like in Cali, you're
This
good.
is what the opportunities was in this warehouse, dog. Look at that. 1 million just for that. 1 million just for that. Like it all comes out to like 10 million all together for the day. Now here's what they're asking for us as far as the fund that we all invest from our hedge fund. Like they only want 3 million total, and we get 2 million we could do 2 million for 20% equity stake in the company for the entities. 1 million is in debt for restrictions and for the use of the funds, for everything else. So it's like we'll own 20% of this company. We'll make more money here than any other thing in there. So we pushing this one. I'm pushing this to the forefront so that our hedge fund can get involved in that one. Our first one, the innovative hedge fund, it's already at the New York Stock Exchange. So it's under VCX. That's the title for it at the New York Stock Exchange. So yeah, I'm trying to come up a whole nother way, boy. Cino out here working, baby.
Hey, Cino, you heard of the STRC stock or no?
STRC? No, I haven't heard of that.
No, they said I don't know. They said I forgot. I can't speak on it well because I only seen a couple things about it. But it's like the fastest growing stock on the market right now. But they was saying it might be a scam. It's about like crypto exchange and stuff.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh,
I'm staying
crypto.
far away
Yeah,
from that.
I don't deal with crypto because it's not regulated. I'd only deal with stuff that's regulated. And then a lot of people make money with crypto, but yeah, you can go all the way down to zero. And that's why I don't deal with stuff. It's not regulated.
That's why I asked to see if you heard about it because right now it's the fastest growing stock on the stock exchange, the New York Stock Exchange.
Sounds like a meme. Sounds like a meme coin.
Right. The thing you need to
But
do is
you can't sell meme coins on the New York Stock Exchange though. But
right.
like
That's what I tried to tell you. Industrial real estate and all of this new AI technology, it's got to be that's going to be the future. You got to get in innovative.
Speaking of AI, did you hear what the guy said that he spoke to he spoke to people in the Biden administration and people in the Trump administration, and they said that that when they come out with the new like upgrade to the AI, they're gonna restrict all the other companies from using it except for like the Palantir and the OpenAI and the what's the other one, Anthropic. Them gonna be the only companies they give the next level. They let use the next level of the AI to. And the guy was talking about how are you going to be able to do that? And he's like, we just going to restrict them from having access to it.
I got ownership in OpenAI. So
yes.
I was in early. I got in early on OpenAI.
Okay, so you good. You got OpenAI, but they were saying Palantir, OpenAI, and Anthropic are going to be the ones that they give that they let use all the new levels. But the other companies, they're going to fall by the wayside, and everybody that's invested in the other companies is going to lose a shit ton of money over the next 5 years.
Which one is Samsung and Nvidia's getting into? Because remember, Nvidia, the reason why there's like a chip shortage going on right now with like SSD cards and all, like graphic cards and all that, because Nvidia and Samsung backed out of it for a while, like the last few months. They're focusing on AI right now. I don't know if it's OpenAI or Sora. I think it was OpenAI.
OpenAI and Sora are the same thing. It's the same thing. Sora is made
I know
by
Sora
OpenAI.
got banned. I think Sora got like clipped. I forgot what happened. It was like a few weeks ago. Like
that's because the videos were too real.
Well,
Sora
they're gonna run into licensing problems.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
AI technology I'm getting into is the AI, the software where it could develop, like they could develop whole, like for movies and everything, they could do a whole background set, like a whole city scenery, all of these different things. Not just trying to make and create actors and make them do other things. So when you do that and create actors, people can go in for their likeness rights that's being violated. So you opening up yourself for lawsuits.
Exactly.
So
I have my issues with AI, like with certain things, like because if you're a person that can tell good animation, like when you're watching movies and shows and all that stuff, like you can tell like if it's AI or not. Like a lot of us can. I can tell if it's AI.
I hate AI anime.
I thought that scene in that recent episode of The Boys when Shorty is sent from heaven talking to Homeland, I was like, is this AI? Because it looked just like AI. Like I don't think that was a real actor, bro. Like I don't know. AI ain't really perfect. So I really hope they don't abuse that shit.
Like LB, that old 80s, mid 90s style of anime where it was all hand drawn looked way better than the AI anime they doing now.
Yeah, like you're not getting away from me. Like use real scenes. Like I'm cool with y'all using AI to brush up on stuff, but don't use it as a full thing. Like,
template, exactly.
Like, oh, by the way, Cena, you saw the He-Man popcorn buckets?
No.
Oh my god, that shit is fire. I was like, that movie might be trash, but that popcorn bucket fire.
I might have to grab that.
The Castle of Grayskull, though. They got the whole Castle of Grayskull bucket.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
And the power sword. And the power sword is an overglorified cup.
Woo.
Like when you pull up the sword's helm, like it's a giant, like 40 millimeter cup.
Oh, well, they gotta let me get to that. I gotta get that ASAP. You know, I gotta get my collection.
I saw the popcorn buckets for Mortal Kombat too. Yeah, I gotta get all of them shits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. My stuff, I got the Barbie. I ain't even see the Barbie movie. Still to this day, they got the garbage.
I blame Mario Galaxy for this because I never cared about the popcorn buckets. Now I need like ever since Mario Galaxy, this like they got me, bro. Like
I told you, dog. I got all of them. The light up lumens.
Hey,
yeah, they
speaking of
sold out.
movies,
They sold out.
speaking of movies, Cino, you seen that new? I mean, of course you ain't seen it; it ain't come out yet. But you see the trailer for that new Sam Rockwell, John Malkovich, Steve Buscemi movie?
What's the
You know
name
what
of
I'm
it?
talking? See, let me look it up real quick. It's about the CIA in Panama.
Oh yeah, I did see that trailer. Yes, I did.
There
Well,
was so
John
many trailers
Malkovich
that
is
came
crazy.
out.
Yeah, John Malkovich is crazy, dog. He's a hit. Both of them are hitman for the CIA, but John Malkovich is crazy, dog. He's out there like crazy style. And I think the CIA gonna tell Rockwell to just take out, Malkovich because he's too much of a loose cannon, dog. This dude just keep killing people, dog. He can't stop. And they was like, dog, we supposed to be laying low, dog. You just keep killing people.
There's a few trailers I've seen because CinemaCon was like I think the other day. So
Yeah, I
I
saw the new
saw
Insidious.
Insidious looks insane.
It's
Yeah,
called It's called Wild Horse 9.
yeah, yeah. I saw that
Insidious looks
trailer at the movies.
It
Insidious
looked
looks
good, didn't
nuts.
it?
Oh yeah, definitely look good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one.
Did you see that trailer to Obsession? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I told you about that. Be careful what you wish for.
Nah, I don't want. Who wants it? Like any man who says they want a woman that's completely devoted to them like that. No, nigga, you're lying to
Right.
yourself.
I'm
You do
like,
not
dog,
want
You
that,
lying.
I don't want no woman like
Lying.
that. I be
dog.
thinking I couldn't trust that. If a
Yo,
woman
he
came
called the
like, yes,
phone.
sir, I'd be like, oh, she plotting something.
He
Oh,
called the
definitely.
phone. He called the phone. Called it back. Can I resend my wish? He was like, sorry,
Right. No,
we
you
don't do
can't.
that.
You
Like
don't do
unless you
that.
die, that's the only way.
Yeah. Right. You wish for it, dog.
Then what else was it? It was that Courtney Kim movie on Netflix or TV show.
I never heard of it.
You know Courtney, the one to do Power.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
never heard of the Netflix show.
Like
I forgot the
what
name
is
of it.
that?
It's a cop. I think it's like a cop movie, and he's like obsessed with this one. I think James St. Patrick's in the movie, like the actor. Like,
Oh wow, Amari Hardwick is in there.
I think he's in the movie. If I'm not
Wow,
mistaken.
him and
I think
Courtney
that's
gang
him.
up? Cause I'm like, shit. I was shocked. Cause him and
I'm
Courtney
not sure that was him or
oh,
somebody that just looks like him. Like, I'm not
he tried
sure,
to
but
kill him off a whole nother season earlier. I'm like, God damn.
yeah, it's like the cop is obsessed with this one dude that got clean. Apparently, he got clean, but he's like this like tycoon drug lord or some shit. But he's like a mogul now, and the cop ain't buying that.
Yeah, these are my investments. Let me show you.
That's what's wrong with people now. Oh yeah, and I saw that shit on your story, LB.
What?
Them two cops.
So this
Oh,
one,
you talk about the NYPD cops that beat up on the dude in Brooklyn? Like,
yeah, this is the one I got right here. This is the innovative fund. I'm in 3 registered funds right now for my investments. So this is my flagship real estate fund. Right now, we got a net value of 1.1 billion since January. All the money that's in there now in that fund. Then this one is the income real estate fund. That one got 618 million in it. I'm in that one. Then I'm in this innovative one. This one just closed because it's on the New York Stock Exchange. And we closed it at 679 million. But we already got that one closed. We in there already. So I'm in 4 strategy funds with E-Rec. So we in that one 7. That's at 47 million. We in that one. And we in the balanced one. And that one's got 23 million in it so far. That one's open. This one's closed, the East Coast one. It closed at 76 million. The development one is closed. So I got 2 premium funds that I'm about to get into private credit. So I gotta verify my accreditations, but that's at 41 million. That's
do you got any investments in graphene?
And what?
In graphene. Graphene, Graphene.
Graphene?
Graphene.
Graphene, right?
Yeah. Graphene, yeah. You got any investments in there?
I don't know. I gotta go look at the portfolio. Graphene might be included.
That's supposed to be that's supposed to be like the new delivery system for all the medical stuff and a bunch of other things that they're gonna be using is graphene. I think it's called graphene oxide. I don't want to get it messed up, but basically it's like some liquid. It's basically like a liquid metal, and that's what they're gonna be using as delivery systems and all these new medical treatments they want to start doing in the next few years. And it's going to basically allow like the smart dust in the air. You know how they got smart dust in the air that they don't tell us about, but they're gonna make it public soon. They got all the smart dust in the air. It's gonna let the smart dust in the air read your biological signs and stuff, like your biometrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that normally they got what they call like the PCA, like Becker's, and things like that. Like they deal with like the shipping methods and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they deal with those things, but like there's some other like companies, like there's jobs that I went and found for people. Like people will pay you to drive them their car. Like I was telling people that now, that's a new company that's out. And it's actually up and running. It's like on an app, but you gotta have like a clean driving record. You know, they don't want like no criminals and stuff like that, but you'll make like a good $30, $40, $50 an hour because you got to drive people they car. And like they'll buy a car and they want you to drive it to them. And then you gonna get another car, like you'll get a ride back. Like you'll get somebody like they'll pick you up an Uber or whatever, get you fly you out, etc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a whole app. So man, there's so many sites that they got that you can make money on. People don't even know. Y'all, they got something that's out right now and it's on the low, and people don't even know it. It's crazy. I would never order from it. You know, like you calling a Uber Eats. They got something for chicks coming to give you a blowjob called Blow and Go.
What?
I swear.
I've heard that, but I thought it wasn't real. Like, is this real?
No, it's real, but it's on the low. Like it's like completely crazy. Blow and Go. I was like, Blow and Go. That is the weirdest shit ever. I would never want no random chick showing up in my house.
Nah, that's kind of crazy.
They're gonna have robots doing that job in a minute.
Nah,
That shit.
they got humans out here really doing this. They was like, "Dog, don't worry."
That shit sounds like a trap.
Right? It sound like a sting operation, a nationwide sting operation.
Yep. They're gonna be Operation Blow and Go. They're gonna have everybody in the line. They're gonna be, look, that's Cino.
Listen, if they had a chick that had a whole line wrapped around the block, what was that chick name that went viral for that? Something blue. Something.
Yeah,
blue.
that was in like some other country though. She got arrested for that too.
Yeah, I know.
In America, yeah.
I think it was like 1,000 dudes lined up.
She was trying to break a world record. So she like posted
She
it
tried
on
to blame. She
Instagram.
tried to claim that one of the dudes was the father because I think she got pregnant or some shit. And the dude was like, "Listen, leave me alone." And he read the text messages like,
Oh my god.
"How you know it was me? Like, out of the 1,000 men, like."
She was looking up bank accounts. That's how she know it was you.
Yeah, she tried to beat the Houston 500. I remember when we was watching that, man. It was on VHS. The Houston. It was like, what the hell is this? I thought it was like Daytona, like some racing thing. They was like, man, we got to watch the Houston 500. I'm like, what is this? It was one woman getting done in about 500 dudes. And then they had like these other chicks, they were there like buffers to keep the guys hard. They just keep sucking them off, keeping them hard so they could go in. And it was like,
God.
right, they wouldn't even, because they wouldn't even finish. Like they would just get a couple of pumps and it was somebody else's turn. And so whatever it was, because they were trying to go for the Guinness Book World Record.
Yeah, that's what she was trying to do.
Right, and my boy's got his house. He got the take on playing it, and his girl comes in there, and she's pissed. What the hell is you watching this trash, this filth? He was like, baby, this is a world event. This is not like filth. No, she's going for a record, babe. Like, he's trying to explain it to her, like, no, it's like the Olympics, like somebody winning the
No.
Listen, it's a sport. It's
Ain't
a
no
sport.
explaining that.
I am rolling. I'm rolling what he said. I'm rolling.
No, hell no. Ain't no explaining that.
You can explain that.
Oh my god.
He's like, we trying to see if we're gonna make it.
So I use the world over like she ain't going for that.
Listen, you can put it on the parlay, nigga.
Only you.
Over under score 92.
First of all,
Listen, I'm a sicko,
only you would think of some bullshit like that. Come on, fam.
You can put it on the listen. There's literally betting websites where you can bet on anything, dog. You could literally bet on anything.
Yup. On Polymarket, you can bet on which world league. No, not Kalshi. Kalshi, you can't do that. But on Polymarket, you can bet on which world leaders.
And they want me to advertise for them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Please,
no, but I was saying on
I'm so sick of looking at Kalshi ads everywhere I go.
On Polymarket, you can bet which world leader is going to die next.
Yeah, they were like, man, come on, man. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, that's wild. Hell no, I ain't doing that shit.
You can bet on the ballistic missiles.
Yup, exactly. You can bet on how many missiles do they drop.
You can bet on who wins debates.
Or
you can bet on.
Yup.
I've seen people on Polymarket bet on like intersection traffic accidents, bro. Like it's wild.
Yup. Polymarket is crazy.
The world. I'm like, what are they talking about?
Man, niggas just got gambling problems.
They was high like
listen, anyway to make the money on.
I'm riding. I'm reaching out to explore.
Hey, all I know is Polymarket was the only website that paid out on the Maduro shit. Like you could go on all these prediction sites and predict and bet on when they was going to go get Maduro out of Venezuela. The only website that paid out was Polymarket. Every other website said no, it wasn't an invasion. It was like that don't count because like I guess it was a bunch of people in the government like doing insider trading on that, and the only website that ended up paying out was Polymarket.
This should pay up. He got caught.
So here he is trying to tell me what they doing. He was like, you can trade on everything from sports to politics, entertainment, weather, all in fair peer-to-peer way. It's legal in all 50 states. It has
Niggas got gambling problems. You out here betting on the weather? The weather?
Yes. That's a quick double up.
On Kalshi.
Double up. What are y'all talking about?
When all that snow hit New York that one day on Kalshi, you could bet the official inches of how much snow was going to be that day in New York. I remember that.
He said
I
we
remember
think
that. Then it
it would be
doubled
a
up too.
perfect
It
fit with
doubled up.
your
People caught a
content,
double up on that because it snowed again a few weeks
especially if
later.
you connected to one of your usually topics like trading, sports, politics, or finance. I'm like, what? Let me know if you're interested. I can share the next steps. So I was like, I ain't say shit back. So they came all the way back with another one. I was like, God damn, man. I'm like, I ain't say shit back to him.
Yep.
Listen, the gambling industry is booming and it can't be stopped. Y'all can
That's
cry
what I
and whine
said.
about it all y'all want. We here.
But that's what I said. The prediction market's gonna take over soon, bro. If you could bet on like death pools, which celebrity's gonna die next, imagine one of these sites got like a you can bet on that on Polymarket. Imagine on Polymarket, people just placing bets down. Now they going to a celebrity's house to shoot them to cash out their bet. It's gonna be crazy.
He was like, we got
Yeah,
limited
that's wild.
spots for this round of video sponsorship. I was like, all right. That was on the tip.
Talk about a cashiers, celebrity, what celebrity gonna die first?
Some stuff gonna be restricted. They ain't gonna go that crazy.
Exactly. I'm like, hell
But I
no.
do remember on Polymarket a while back when we was like betting on a pool of people who was gonna be on the Epstein files. That shit was crazy.
Yep. I bet on that too. I ain't gonna lie, I bet on that too.
Well, we already know who's on the Epstein files.
Well, it
They
don't
hiding
matter.
it.
It don't matter. We just saying who was on it before and prior to that shit. That's what we saying. Like, no, yeah, that was the books. Like, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was a wild last year.
It was wild. And then you could bet on what day they was gonna release new files. Was it gonna be before this day or this day?
Yeah, we was going crazy.
And all you had to
Somebody made a damn video talking about, Epstein, people are saying he's still alive. I'm like,
Oh, you talk about that dude
he
that's
is
been
still alive.
on podcasts and shit.
yeah, I'm like,
No,
That
he's
shit is
still
funny.
alive.
They talk about that dude that's
Epstein
on
definitely still
podcasts and
alive.
shit with the Hawaiian shirt. They were saying that was Epstein. And I
Oh, I
was
don't know
like, but
about
this
that.
is
I
my
know.
thing. But this is my thing,
Palm
though.
Beach Mike or
Yeah,
whatever.
Palm Beach something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about Palm
So
Beach
he
Mike
was
or
like,
some
but
shit.
I'm like,
Yeah.
this is the thing, though, right? This is how we know we in a goofy world and shit. Okay, just say that was Epstein. Y'all the same idiots that's talking all this protect the kids and all, but y'all want to take pictures with the mofo. Like, man, I
Right.
don't take y'all seriously, dog. Like,
No, but that Epstein, the autopsy they did, on the autopsy, that person had their gallbladder still, and Epstein had his gallbladder removed like 10 years before he got arrested. So that's how you know he's still
I
alive.
don't take none of y'all seriously. Like, dog, like y'all took all this, man. Y'all talk all that crazy shit about Diddy. Diddy was in front
Oh,
of y'all. Y'all be wanting to take the picture. It'd be like, all right, I
oh,
don't take y'all serious.
did he
like
gonna get
I
out?
remember, I
I
Diddy
don't
remember
gonna
it
take
get
was
y'all
a
out?
woman.
seriously, dog.
I remember it was a woman in the airport. She said she was yelling at a bunch of white folks. She was like, ever since them Epstein files came out, y'all been real quiet. Basically saying like when it was one of us, it was World War III. Now it's one of y'all won't say nothing.
Dead Silence is getting a sequel, finally. I've been asking for a sequel to this movie forever.
Yeah.
Dead Silence 2, New Chucky. Yeah, we about to eat.
Dead Silence 2 is coming out.
Uh-huh.
What? Now you just done told me something. I've been waiting for that movie for like 10 years.
That movie was like finally people are talking about it again. You know that movie came out 20 years ago
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
by James Wan, dog. Like,
That's a classic.
I love Dead Sons. That shit had me
Yeah, it's a
effed up. That
classic.
shit had me effed up because I hate puppets. Like, dog. Them puppets look crazy. I said, nah,
Is
these
this
puppets look
real?
too crazy, dog. Like,
I don't think this is a real trailer. I think this is some fan shit.
what?
What?
Dead Silence 2.
The what?
The Dead Silence 2. It looked like some fan made shit.
Yeah, that's a fan made trailer. They only posted like they working on the
Like
script.
it ain't out
They
yet.
only working on the script. That's it.
Yeah, it ain't out yet.
Now,
Yeah, we probably won't get a trailer until like months from now, maybe next year.
They came out with they got the new Godzilla coming out too. Godzilla Minus Zero.
Yeah, I saw the trailer to that. Minus Zero. It's gonna be another Ghidorah sighting again.
I don't think so.
They calling it Zero. You know Monster Zero's Ghidorah, like.
But that's Minus Zero. Wasn't the other? Oh, the other Godzilla was what? -1. What was the other Godzilla
Yeah.
called? Godzilla -1. Yeah, you ain't
Yeah,
lying.
this one's called Minus Zero, but everybody know Ghidorah's other name is Monster Zero.
Oh, yeah. But these people know how to do it. Because that was the best Godzilla movie yet.
Yeah, that was good. I like the way he does his nuclear breath.
Yeah.
Like it's like an impact, like a nuke. Like
Yeah, that Godzilla was amazing.
I mean, I still like Legendary's Godzilla. Like it gets crazy though, like Suplex City and all that shit. Like,
I didn't.
Suplex Cities and shit.
I didn't like the last one though with the Mecha Godzilla. That one looked kind of.
The last one was with Scar King.
Yeah, Scar King.
Yeah, and Mecha Godzilla, right?
Yeah,
to me, he was a letdown. To me, he was a letdown, though.
Yeah, they screwed that up. He was doing good at first, and then they brought in what's his name? They had him enslaved by him. Now he a good guy. Oh hell no, Shiva.
They're giving Kong everything because they know that nigga ain't messing with the big God, dog. Like they can't like listen, like King Kong is
my
mid,
world,
dog. Can we keep it
I'm the
1,000?
man. When the chips was down, when it was time to come through in the clutch, I had to save your ass. You was about to get obliterated.
But who?
You was about to get obliterated by Mega Godzilla. I had to save your ass.
That's why
Oh
that's
my
the worst
God, can
one.
you stop it, dog?
That's why that's the worst movie, bro. It ain't no way
You was about to
Godzilla.
get obliterated. You was about to get obliterated.
But that's what I'm saying.
And I had
There
to
ain't
That
save
movie
your
wasn't bad.
ass.
That movie was great.
No, there's
I love
no
Godzilla vs Kong. I love that shit.
there's no way Godzilla needs to be saved by King Kong. King Kong can't mess with
Well,
Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla's kind of
Godzilla
crazy. I
had
ain't gonna
been
hold
in
you.
a
That nigga's
war
OP.
already fighting with
But
Kong.
that's why, because everybody was wondering, like, why is he wilding out? Why is Colin just wilding out? And then you like, oh, that's why he wilding out. Because of Mega Godzilla ass. He's sensitive.
That's why Godzilla was wilding out. Yeah.
Yeah, you mean Godzilla? Because Godzilla can sense that he can sense it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody's like, why is he
listen, but the
wilding
movie
out?
ain't about Mecha Godzilla till like the last 15 minutes. Listen, niggas just coping because King Kong took that L to Godzilla. That's all that was. Like, listen, he
And then
saw.
this
Like,
dude told me, no, he won. I'm like, how
yeah,
the hell he won with
T was
Godzilla?
coping hard, dog. Like T was coping. I said I didn't know there was so many Kong fans. Like since when Kong had a base? Like since when?
King Kong is cool, but he can't mess with Godzilla. They two different levels.
Come on, they had to turn him into King Kong by beating Scar King. Come on, man, because he can't beat the real King of the Monsters, Godzilla. Nigga, like, come on.
That's like G League versus
You
the NBA.
bring your ass to my neck of the woods, nigga. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in my world.
Listen, dog. And they better do Gigan next for the legendary movies. They better do Gigan next. I saw the logo. The logo had the laser eyes, so I want Gigan to be the next monster. This Gigan, like now we're entering like in the top five monsters and shit. We dealing with top tier of monsters and shit now. Like
I thought they were supposed to do the. I think ain't this another version of Godzilla besides Mega?
They said it's supposed to be Space Godzilla. I don't want Space Godzilla. I want Gigan. Space Godzilla ain't nothing but a crystallized version that, like, it's a Godzilla, a version of Godzilla who ate a star.
Yeah, that's why the next Legacy one they doing Space Godzilla.
Yeah, I wanted Gigan. That's what I wanted.
Cause I remember when they had Godzilla covered up, I was like, why he look like he's pink or purple?
But I was telling people, I'm like, how
Well,
the hell is
Godzilla got a
how
power
the
up. He
hell
gets like a
King
power up
Kong
like
won
everybody.
and King Kong had a heart attack? I was like, he gave King Kong a goddamn heart attack. They had to revive his ass.
And separated his shoulder.
Everything.
And separated his shoulder. Pack him up. Listen, like we were cooking in the theater, like, yo, like you, like, yeah.
Yeah, and when Godzilla started getting to him, he thought Godzilla needed that breath to whoop his ass. Godzilla started biting at his feet. He was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" Godzilla was like, "Yeah, walking his ass down." I'm like, "Yeah, he walking your ass down."
People say that people were complaining about he spends his atomic breath too much. I'm like, what do you mean? He's powerful, so he can charge up his atomic breath at faster rates now.
No, but that's the thing. Every time this nigga gets backed into a damn corner, here comes the atomic breath.
Yes. What do you mean?
That's the origin. That's his origin. Like literally, that's the origin of Godzilla. Like, what are you guys talking about? I mean, like, not everybody knows. But I'm saying,
I'm like, dog.
if you
I
look at the
understand he had
original,
the atomic breath and all that. Nah,
if you look at the original stuff, Godzilla twice the size of King Kong too. So
And they
like,
made Kong bigger in the legendary
yes,
movies.
exactly.
They made him another 100 feet tall.
Exactly.
Because he was older. Because if you watch
King Kong's
Skull
half the
Island,
size of
No. We know about Skull Island. He was a big. I'm saying Kong in the legendary movies, they made him bigger because Kong back in like decades ago, he was never that big.
Right, he's half this because Godzilla's taller than the Empire State Building. And King Kong,
Godzilla's like what, 300 feet tall?
yes, he's taller than the Empire State
They
Building.
made Kong as a baby 100 feet tall to make him bigger to 200 feet. Kong was
because
never
people
that
was
big
like,
back in
why
the
does he
day.
look like he got? Because people was trying to wonder, like, why does he look like he got gray hair? I said, they kind of like did a time skip.
No, I'm saying we know what he is. I'm just saying the way they depict Godzilla
From the original lore, yeah.
from the original Toto movie. He was never that big. Never. Like,
yeah, King Kong.
He was like
King Kong was
100 feet max. Like,
yeah, King Kong was like a third the size of Godzilla.
Yeah, like Kong now
in
is
the
like
original
200
lore.
feet. Yeah, that nigga's like 200 feet tall now. I'm like, what?
They're no match. He's no match for Godzilla.
And they gave this nigga X. And they gave this nigga X. And they gave this nigga a bionic arm. It's like, dog, how much help do you need? Like, come on.
I mean, he fighting Godzilla, man. Goddamn, he a big monkey.
He got that bionic arm, but he got that bionic arm.
Watch he get that power back that he had in the 60s. The one where he could rub his hand together, create static electricity. Watch they give him
I don't
that.
want that shit ever to come back again.
But he got the bionic arm for Star King.
We know that, but come on.
No,
like,
that shit was to
this
sell
some Pacific
toys,
Rim
dog.
shit. Like, no, what we doing?
Bionic arm was just to sell toys, dog. That's
it. He used that because remember when he tried to fight him in
just like that Godzilla shit, that was just to sell toys.
Yep.
Remember when
anything to help Godzilla, anything to help Kong, dog, anything. Like Kong need all this help.
Just tell the truth. Y'all just hate Kong.
I mean,
we just.
What the hell? I mean, this is
right, bro. The nigga tried to fight him. The nigga tried to fight Star King the first time. He kept using that. I don't know what the hell that thing was.
What are you talking about? Shimu?
No, that little whip he was using.
Oh yeah, that damn skeleton whip. Yeah, he was choking Kong ass out. But he was whooping Kong ass.
Okay.
The skeleton whip is tough. I thought that shit.
Let's see you try to. Let's see you try to use that shit
Kong
now.
too at the end. Didn't Kong take that too?
No, they giving Kong everything.
I knew that. I knew soon. I knew this shit was over soon. He hit that nigga in the face with like a supersonic punch and just bam, knocked it down.
Shit, they gave him Shimu. They gave him
I was
Shimu.
like,
Like Shimu's another weapon for him. It's
it's
like, come
over
on,
with.
dog.
I was like, it's over with for you. You're done. It's a
They
done
give
so.
him.
Yeah, Shimu froze Godzilla, and I was like, "Oh, that shit ain't gonna work." I was like, I told somebody, I was like, "Oh, that shit ain't gonna work." They're like, "He froze Godzilla."
Now Shimu's different because Shimu's like a walking cataclysmic and shit. So like, I'll give him that.
Well, I
Like
ain't gonna lie.
that creates
That
like a walking winter storm and shit. So it's
that
like,
fight scene when they saw each other again, that shit was funny.
yeah, Godzilla said, "Don't pull up
They
on
saw,
my turf again."
they saw
That
each other and
nigga,
like, you again? Yeah,
Yeah,
me again, motherfucker.
yeah, that's why King Kong got to go underground because he can't be on the same turf as
No,
Godzilla.
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Now there is another protagonist I do want. Legendary got to get the license. I need Gamera in these movies though.
Oh, Gamera.
Yes, Gamera has to be in Legendary. I'll go crazy if he's in
I want to
Legendary.
see Rodan again. Rodan was shiesty as hell. That
Man,
motherfucker.
Rodan was soft as hell, dog.
Man,
Rodan
Rodan.
be running away and shit.
Man, Rodan shanked the shit out of goddamn Arthur. He shanked his head. Oh, like goddamn, Rodan. Arthur hit his ass up and he shanked the shit out of him.
I think Mothra is coming back. Isn't Mothra in the Apple series?
Yeah, well, Mothra came back already in the guy. She the one got Godzilla to chill out on Kong because he was like,
Oh
"Hey,
yeah, she was in the movie.
Yeah.
what you doing?"
I didn't see that. I still ain't see Monarch yet. Season 1 either. I'm gonna
Oh
watch it eventually,
wow,
but
you are way behind. That shit is great.
yeah. I just didn't feel like turning on Apple TV. I was like, dog.
Same here. Every time a show come on
I
Apple
got too
TV,
many
I'm
apps
like,
I'm
I'm
paying
good.
for. I got too many apps I paid for. Someone had to like, yeah, come on. And then, but I am gonna watch it eventually. I do want to see them fight Cthulhu. Is it Cthulhu, right? Cthulhu's in this Monarch, right?
I don't know which one this is.
That's Cthulhu, like the octopus squid demon thing or whatever that monster or whatever.
Yeah, it's got little other
Yeah,
monsters.
that's the thing that they were promoting for. I think what season? I think they in season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I just
season
see him
2.
as Cthulhu because anything coming from the ocean that's a giant kraken, I always assume it's
I was
Cthulhu.
like, what
I
the?
always assume
Because
it's Cthulhu.
I thought it was like some type of metamorphosis, like Godzilla that metamorphosized himself into like a big ass
What?
octopus.
What?
He ain't never
He's a
watched none
lizard.
of he never watched any of the old Godzilla movies. He just going off the new stuff.
Yeah, that's Cthulhu, though.
So they was like,
Or somebody else name.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
this thing got other monsters. It got like about 100 other monsters that come on the land, and it attaches to its body. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, that design is nice though. When I saw it in the trailer, I was like, nah, that shit look crazy. Like, it is bigger than Godzilla, so yeah,
Yeah, I can't wait to Godzilla get to it. What the storyline is crazy as hell with these people. That's what makes it crazy as hell. I was like, yo, I was like, he hit this chick, this Asian chick. Everybody don't know. I'm like, is that his kid or not his kid? We don't know who kid this motherfucker is. I was like, I don't know. This chick she was thirsty as hell. Her man was gone for 2 days and she already banging the other dude. I'm like, oh, God damn. This chick thirsty as hell.
Wait, what shit? What shit?
Oh, it's the Asian chick who was hunting Godzilla. She was with the American soldier. They ended
Oh,
up being Kurt Russell. And they end up showing the story what happened in the past, how they was tracking Godzilla, and how they found him the first time when they started Monarch. Yeah, that was crazy how Godzilla was chilling. He was chilling on after like that whole thing. He was like, I'm gonna go ahead and chill here. He was nice and minding his business on the desert. Yeah, like damn, he was minding his own goddamn business. And y'all went and ripped his ass up. He couldn't even chill there. He had to go back underwater.
Yeah, what was you saying, Trey?
So now I was watching Netflix. They finna do a documentary on the damn Jailblazers.
I
Oh
saw
yeah.
somebody talk about that on TikTok.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
I'm like, look here, you bozos. You had your shot, you blew it. Get over it.
Man, get over it, man. Shit, y'all.
And the
Matter of fact,
Jailblazers.
you had your shot twice. You had your shot twice and blew
You
it.
don't know all the shit that
Oh, hold on. Wasn't the Jailblazers? Weren't the Jailblazers only 2 seasons? Wasn't that only 2 seasons of the NBA? The Jailblazers.
No, that was like 4. That was like 4.
No. It wasn't no 4 because they
Blazers
wasn't
like Jailblazers like mid '90s and
You
early
forgot.
2000s.
You forgot 99. You forgot 99.
They wasn't the
From
Jailblazers
99 to like
they
03.
They wasn't the Jailblazers in '99. When Scottie Pippen was on the team, they wasn't the Jailblazers. They was the Jailblazers like 2002, 2003, and then they traded Rasheed Wallace. They didn't start getting. They wasn't getting in all that.
From 99, from 99 to 03.
I'm saying in 99 and 2000, they wasn't pulling up on refs outside the arena, and they wasn't getting into all the legal trouble. That stuff didn't happen until after Scottie Pippen left the team.
Everybody like, oh, well,
When they say 99, we're talking like 99, 2000 season.
Yeah, they wasn't the Jailblazers 99, 2000. They was the Jailblazers like 2002, 2003 when they was playing Tim Duncan and them in the conference finals, and when like in 2003 when they was playing Duncan in the conference finals, that's when it was called the Jailblazers.
They played Duncan twice. That's why they wound up getting Scottie Pippen, because they lost to them niggas in 99.
Bro. I'm saying, but when Scottie Pippen, they wasn't the Jailblazers. They was the Jailblazers after they got Jermaine O'Neal and what's his name? Zach Randolph left Michigan State. That's when they was the Jailblazers.
Ain't the trailer out?
But wait a minute, Jermaine was gone by that time. He was in Indiana.
Yeah, he was on Indiana by then.
When did Jermaine O'Neal went to Indiana? What, 2004?
No.
Nah, he was on there earlier than that.
2000, it was Rick Smits and Dale Davis. Rick Smits and Dale Davis was 2000. 2001.
O'Neal, I forgot what year he came in, but it was before
He came in
2004.
He came in 96.
Isaiah traded him for the Dale Davis.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jermaine O'Neal started his career.
I mean, what made him decide to do this?
Like, because he wasn't getting no play. He wasn't getting no playing time in Portland.
No, I'm saying what made him decide to do this documentary.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't.
They've been whining and complaining. They've been whining and complaining for like the past several years. Like, oh, you know, the media, they didn't like us. We wasn't what the NBA wanted.
Well, yeah,
I'm saying, all I'm trying to say is they act like the Jailblazers was like a 5-year period of NBA history. The Jailblazers was like 2 seasons when they was getting in all the trouble, and then they had the refs was talking about how these dudes were following them from the arenas every time they was getting technicals and stuff. That was only like 2 seasons in the NBA.
No, they got the name. They got
definitely
as
impactful.
far as like the Jailblazers and how they got the name and whatnot. It's like
they was always getting arrested.
Everybody was getting arrested.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was impactful, regardless of how long it was, or however you say how long it was. That shit was impactful.
And then somebody was like, "Who do you think was the worst one out of them all?" Very simple, Ruben Patterson.
Oh yeah, William Patterson.
What that nigga got arrested for? I was like, yeah.
Hey,
All I was saying.
Philo. Where's Philo at?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He never talked about the Jailblazers on Patreon.
Ain't got to now. You know, the Netflix show coming out.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, Netflix. If Netflix wants to act like